Welcome back to my channel. Going to be talking some Marvel Legends. I did get the Black Widow figure. This one I got for basically like 10 bucks. When I picked it up, it was hanging on a peg at Target where the Black Widow figure was 50% off. I got to the register. Apparently it was the other Black Widow figure, but they honored the price and gave it to me for 10 bucks. So I picked it up. Going to review that one later. Today I'm going to be talking about Marvel's Dark Beast. Is Hank McCoy. He's like in an alternate universe where he's like a mad scientist. He becomes the Beast, but he's a supervillain. And I saw this in the store 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I did not get it at that time. And I always had in the back of my head, like, darn it, I wish I had picked up that Dark Beast. It looks super cool. On Twitter, there were some posts about the Amazon deal of the day. There was an Alpha Flight pack, and there was something else. They were deal of the day. And I did not pick those up, but while I was scrolling through, Dark Beast popped up, so I picked them up. The cool thing about this one is it is a Build-A-Figure set, so there is a Build-A-Figure for Sugar Man here. And this is the Build-A-Figure sets, the figures that you would have to get to build him. But the cool thing about Dark Beast is it's just the hammer, basically. So I think that's pretty cool because I don't have a fake figure parts. I just have an accessory, and I think that accessory is kind of neat. I could basically use it with any of my Marvel Legends if I decided not to build the Build-A-Figure. The artwork on the box looks pretty good, right? And the figure looks good. Let's take him out of the box and see what he's all about. Okay, we got Dark Beast out of the box, and of course what I like to do is just show you the accessories that come with him. This is the Sugar Man's hammer, right? It's pretty good. It's got a good size on it. I mean, it looks good against him. If you hold it up next to a Black Series figure, I guess it could like go well for like maybe a Thor size hammer. I don't have Thor, so I'm imagining that this is probably a little bit bigger. I mean, the handle is for like a much bigger hand, it looks like. But that's the accessory that came in the box for that Build-A-Figure. No body parts. These body parts right here belong to Dark Beast. So you got one fist. And I really like the detail on it, right? It does look like could be fur. And he's got his nails, which are nice. And then you got like an open hand if you wanted to give him a little slap. And of course you got the same long nails on there and the same fur-like. And then when you flip it over, you got your lifelines and stuff like that. So you got some good, right? It looks good. So let's take a closer look at the figure. Let's take a look at the head sculpt. I really like those teeth and those bottom fangs sticking up like that. I think they look really cool. Gives them like a really good look. I really do like the paint in there. Look at that ear ring up there on his pointy ear. He's got these nice braids. Good detail in there. He's got like some nice hair, right? He's got a little bit of flex in the hair. Work our way down. So he does have full 60 degrees. He's got this upper arm. He's got the joint here in his elbow. He's got the hand that moves back and forth. The other thing I do appreciate about these is this shoulder joint right here. When you can like move the shoulder back like this, and especially with some of these characters where it gives him like the reach, if you were going to do like a pose where he was really coming at you, you can get those arms back, which are actually really cool. He's got this upper waist ball, so he can turn and have that upper pivot and movement. He's also got this little pivoting part in his waist, but he does not have a waist joint down here, so he does not turn at the waist. He only turns at the upper part of the body, but it is all the way around, right? Then he's got the legs. He can do almost a full splits. He's got good range of motion if you're having him run, right? So that's pretty good. He's got the upper leg rotation for posability. Of course, the double knee joint, so if you want to see like his flexibility. And he's got in his feet a lot of rotation in the feet, a lot of play in the feet. So there's a lot of different things you can do. Have him standing on a wall. And this figure, kind of like those McFarlane superheroes, right? The Wonder Woman and stuff. He does have this tilting forward part of the foot where his toes turn. So if he was actually going to be posed, you can have his toes down and his heel up. So that's actually really kind of cool. Now here's the other thing I like to test out. He does come with a couple of different hands. So on camera, let's see how hard. Ah, look at that. Super easy to get the hand on and off and on, because I did it the other way. This one too, let's check that out. Yeah, look at that. So you got a couple of different options if you want him to, you know, punch his open hand, let you know how tough he is. Dark Beast is actually really cool. I do like the color on it. And he's going to be probably one of my first X-Men figure of the Marvel Legends. Even though he's the supervillain, he's the alternate universe Hank McCoy, where he's the villain. He's still kind of like an X-Men. So thanks for stopping by my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Throw down some comments. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. And if you haven't been over to Twitter, follow me on Twitter. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you liked the Marvel Legends Dark Beast. Alright, just gonna give you a little glance at my toy shelf. I got some Star Wars Black Series up there. I got them commingled now. I got some my vintage G.I. Joes. I keep hearing a rumor there's going to be a retro series coming out. I got another shelf with my Star Wars Black Series figures, and of course that's my removable helmet Boba Fett that I made. And then I made this room on this shelf, so this is going to be like the start of like where I'm going to have my Marvel Legends and superhero type things, along with my G.I. Joe figures. As you can see that I got my Shang-Chi kind of in the middle because he's Shang-Chi, and then when I got him next to G.I. Joe, I'm calling him Quick Kick. So I might pick up another one of those figures and do like a paint job so I get like an actual Quick Kick. But I do got a Sergeant Slaughter in the back, and I did manufacture that hat myself because I couldn't find a smoky hat, and the one I picked up didn't come with him. I guess he's missing a tattoo also, right? So I got my Marvel Legends figures here, and I already got Dark Beast up on the shelf. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Once again, like and subscribe.